Today, we will talk about the learning curve and how it impacts efficiency and costs in a business. A learning curve is a mathematical concept that shows how a process improves over time due to learning and increased proficiency. The learning curve theory is that tasks will require less time and resources the more they are performed because of proficiencies gained as the process is learned. It was first described by psychologist Hermann Ebbinghaus in 1885 and is used to measure production efficiency and forecast costs. The learning curve is also referred to as the experience curve, cost curve, efficiency curve, or productivity curve. This is because it provides cost-benefit measurements and insight into all the above aspects of a company. The learning curve is a downward sloping line, showing that as learning increases, it decreases the cost per unit of output initially before flattening out, as it becomes harder to increase the efficiencies gained through learning. The formula for the learning curve is y equals x caret b, where y is the cumulative average time per unit or batch, a is the time taken to produce the initial quantity, x is the cumulative units of production or the cumulative number of batches, and b is the slope or learning curve index, calculated as the log of the learning curve percentage divided by the log of 2. For example, if we use an 80% learning curve, every time we double the cumulative quantity, the process becomes 20% more efficient. If the first task took 1,000 hours, then our value for x changes from 1 to 2 when we double our manufacturing output. This means that the total cumulative amount of time needed to perform the task twice was 1,600, with the incremental time to perform the second task being only 600 hours. This diminishing average theoretically continues as you advance along the learning curve. The learning curve can become complicated when trying to distinguish between the cumulative quantity, the cumulative production time, the cumulative average production time, and the incremental production time. Therefore, it is common to see a learning curve table that summarizes and neatly organizes each value. This type of information is very useful in cost accounting. Here are 4 key takeaways. 1. The learning curve is a visual representation of how long it takes to acquire new skills or knowledge. 2. In business, the slope of the learning curve represents the rate in which learning new skills translates into cost savings for a company. 3. A learning curve is usually described with a percentage that identifies the rate of improvement. 4. The steeper the slope of the learning curve, the higher the cost savings per unit of output. Hope this would help. Thanks for watching.